Hi, my name is Jennifer Clarke, and I work with my mom, Elke Clarke, mentoring and coaching creative entrepreneurs on how to make money online. And today I'm going to be talking to you about how to make shapes on Zazzle using their design tool. If you don't know what Zazzle is, it is a unique print-on-demand online platform where you can make money online through royalties. So today I'm going to be explaining to you how to use their design tool to create shapes that can enhance your designs and make them much more appealing to your customers. So let's get started. Okay, so I am logged in to Zazzle.com and I have opened up their design tool and I've decided to create a sticker. As you can see, I just have put in a M. I'm going to create a sticker with a monogram on it. And you can see this in my layers. I don't have anything else added. It's just text right now. And what I wanted to show you was how you can make this sticker, which is very plain at this point in time, as you can see on the right-hand side, and how you can add something to make it much more interesting to the customer, to make a shape or a border behind the M with colors as well. So I'm going to go on to the left-hand side here, and you can see that there's a button that says Shapes. You're just going to click on that, and it's as easy as that. What I've decided that I want to do is add a rectangle, but you have the option to add a line, add a rectangle, obviously, add a circle, and add a triangle. And you can play around with each of these shapes and combine them together to create your own magnificent design if you want. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to show you something simple to get you started. Okay, so I want to add a rectangle. I just literally click on that button and a rectangle comes up. It is defaulted to have a black border and a white filling. And you can see this on the right-hand side here because my shape is now selected in the layers option, and it says fill color white and the border color is black. What I want to do first is, obviously because I had my text underneath that, I'm going to drag and drop this on the left-hand side to go underneath the M. So the M is showing on top of the shape. Now, what I want to do is make the shape a little bit bigger. So I'm going to click on the scale button here. And to be honest, this design actually looks quite cool. You can sell it as is, or you can play around with colors. And I'm going to show you that you can change the color. You can make the fill transparent as well, and you can make the border color different. So what I want to actually do for this design, and I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes about another design where I'm going to make the fill transparent so that you can actually make a frame with this shape. But I'm going to make the fill and the border color the exact same. And I'm going to pick this nice peach color here, or peach pinky color. And I'm going to also do that for the border color here. So both of them are the same, and now I've created a square. What I'm going to do is, now I don't really like the black color on the background of the pink, so I'm going to make it white. Then what I'm going to do actually is see what my product looks like. And that's kind of cool. If you want to make it a sticker like that, you can use this for wedding invitations, for stationery, for personal stationery, for anything of that sort. If you want to make the design a little bit more interesting too, what you can actually do is click on the rectangle again, and you can make the border color white. So what I'm going to do is change the background color, and I'm going to scroll down to the color picker. I'm going to go onto my rectangle again to look at the color, and it's hex code F1838A. So I'm going to put that in here when I scroll down to the color picker. So I'm going to F1838A, and it will be the same color as the square. Now, this design looks also very cool. If you want to play around with the border thickness to make the white color a little bit thicker, you can always click here on the right-hand side when you have your rectangle selected and either input your own number or just using the up arrow, make it bigger and make it smaller. And so there you've easily created within 2 minutes a very cool monogram frame design here using shapes. Now what I'm going to show you is how you can use shapes to create a frame, a border frame for a template photo. I've created, once again, a sticker here, and I've put in a photograph, and I've also put in some text. And what I want to make is a sticker with a picture that has a frame on it, so that when someone else who is a customer customizes my design and puts in their own photograph, they can have their photograph be put in exactly where the frame is. So once again, I'm going to go here on the left-hand side. I'm going to click on Shapes. I'm going to say Add a Rectangle, and once again, a default rectangle pops up. I'm going to click and drag and put it over my photograph so I know kind of how much space I need. Then I'm going to go to my layers. I'm going to drag it down to the bottom so that the rectangle goes underneath my photo. I did use the crop tool before on my picture, so what I'm going to do is actually use it once again to make my photo a little bit more square shaped. Let's see. Now I'm going to center it. I'm going to also click and drag to make my square frame more even. There we go. Now you can either leave your photo template like this with the shape in the background if you would like to have this, for example, to look like this, which is kind of cool too. But I also want to show you that there is an effect where you can make the background color of the square transparent and have the border be an actual border. So all you have to do is click on Fill Color, and you see the first option that comes up is the None filter or None color, and it actually has nothing there. So it's the transparent one. So when you click on that, you can see that now there is a transparent square and a black border around your picture. I'm going to make the border thickness just a little bit smaller here. It says 1.5. If you use the arrows, it goes down in like one number. So as you saw, it was 1.5 and now it's 0.5. I kind of like this, but I think I want it to be a little bit thicker, so I'm just going to put in 1. And then now I want to show you what the actual product looks like. This is kind of cool. You can center your picture, obviously, if you didn't want to have the text. You can make the border bigger or smaller. You can move the photo around, etc. But now what I wanted to show you is what happens when you change the background color. Now I quite like this beige color here that fits with the colors in the photo. It kind of complements them. We'll see if it looks good or not. But I just wanted to show you for this tutorial that when you click on the beige color, then it actually changes the outer border and the inner border which you've created, but it still keeps that black line which frames the picture. And obviously you can play around with this if you would like, maybe say, okay, the black color I don't really like too much. I really like the beige because it pulls in colors from the photo. You just have to click on the rectangle again, click on the border color. Maybe you want to make it white. And then obviously you click on your text and you edit the color as well. And so you've created now an amazing sticker, which from the original looked very much different. And you can do this with circles, you can do this with squares, you can do this with triangles, whatever you'd like to do with shapes, you can easily manipulate them and create them using the Zazzle design tool. So I hope that you learned about shapes today, and I hope that this gave you some insight on how you can use them to create backgrounds for anything that you want in terms of text and pictures, as well as creating frames, because you can obviously make the fill transparent and you can change the thickness of your border, you can change the colors of the shapes and the border as well, and you can play around and create some amazing designs with it. Once again, I'm Jennifer Clarke, and if you would like to learn more about some tips on how you can make money online with Zazzle, please please check out our blog at elkeclarke.com. We have a free ebook on the 10 insider tips on how to make money online with Zazzle. And watch out for the video that we're putting out next week, where I go a little bit more in depth with shapes and how you can create patterns with them easily using the Zazzle design tool. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.